Good afternoon and welcome to News 9. I'm Nolan Pinto. Now, there was Galata galore as the Youth Congress members staged a protest against Kumaraswamy. Now, they were angry because of Kumaraswamy's allegations against CM Siddaramaiah in connection with scrapping of the 2011 KPSC recruitment. Well, they threatened to march from Maurya Circle to Freedom Park, but the police prevented this and took them into custody. In fact, Galata galore as the Youth Congress members staged a protest against H.D. Kumaraswamy. They were angry because of his allegations against Chief Minister Siddaramaiah in connection with the scrapping of the 2011 KPSC recruitment. They threatened to march from Maurya Circle to Freedom Park, but the police prevented this and took them into custody. Well, after repeated pot shots from K.S. Ishwarappa and social activist S.R. Hiremat, D.K. Shivkumar finds himself in the receiving end yet again. Now, this time he has been called a person who resorts to dirty works all his life. Now, this has been alleged by none other than the BJP Yuva Morcha State President, Tulsi Muniraju Gowda. Muniraju Gowda has also accused the Energy Minister of indulging in adjustment politics. He has further added that D.K. Shivkumar visits the opposition leaders' houses with bags full of cash to get their support. Muniraju Gowda is the same person who had contested the Lok Sabha elections against D.K. Suresh from the Bangalore rural constituency. In fact, the August 21st by-polls to the Bellary Rural Assembly constituency has kicked off a lot of interest in political circles in the state because it is being interpreted as an acid test for State Energy Minister and Congress strongman D.K. Shivkumar, who is handling the party's campaign. And now with that, another individual has stated that D.K. Shivkumar resorts to dirty works all his life. This has been alleged by none other than BJP Yuva Morcha State President Tulsi Muniraju Gowda. Muniraju Gowda has also accused the Energy Minister of indulging in adjustment politics. He has further added that DKS visits the opposition leaders' houses with bags full of cash to get their support. Now, Muniraju Gowda is the same person who had contested the Lok Sabha elections against D.K. Shivkumar's brother D.K. Suresh unsuccessfully from the Bangalore rural constituency. Well, we have some big news coming in now. Enemies over KPSC issue turn friends for by-elections. This is the big news that we're now tracking. Enemies over KPSC issue turn friends for by-elections. JDS Congress join hands for by-elections in Shikaripura. Madhu Bangarappa and H.D. Baligar of the JDS hold a joint press conference with Kimmane Ratnakar. Now, Madhu Bangarappa agrees to support Congress only for Shikaripura by-poll. I will campaign for the Congress candidate in Shikaripura. This is what Madhu Bangarappa has now stated. Like they say, there are no permanent friends and no permanent enemies in politics. Enemies over KPSC issue have now turned friends for the by-elections. JDS Congress join hands for by-elections in Shikaripura. Madhu Bangarappa and H.D. Baligar of JDS hold a joint press conference with Kimmane Ratnakar. Madhu Bangarappa agrees to support the Congress only for the Shikaripura by-poll. He says, I will campaign for the Congress candidate in Shikaripura. For more on this, I'm joined by my colleague Akshita. Akshita, very surprising because on the one hand, you see them fighting over the KPSC issue, and over here, they're actually joining hands against the BJP.
Absolutely, a very interesting turn of events, Nolan. No doubt, of course, we have seen a lot of alliances in the past, but JDS and Congress is something that has been speculated upon but never really come through. It's never really been fruitful, and both the parties, of course, have seen red over different issues, the latest, of course, being the KPSC issue. We've seen them having a whole world of differences. Siddaramaiah, of course, is known to not get along with H.D. Kumaraswamy as well as Deve Gowda. So keeping all those differences in hand, very interesting that they've decided to put all that aside to come together just so they can go ahead. Probably could be seen as a move to ensure that they can stop the BJP at any go. This is, of course, in Shikaripura, Nolan. This is Yediyurappa's stronghold. We understand that in these particular by-polls which are taking place on August 21st, it is his son, Raghavendra, who is contesting from Shikaripura. So no doubt it will have to be a very strong candidate against the BJP, and that's probably why Congress and JDS have decided to join hands. In fact, it is understood that Siddaramaiah himself has taken several steps to ensure that this kind of an alliance comes through. It is understood that he, along with Parameshwar, had in fact met with H.D. Baligar a few days back, and he did go ahead and pledge his support to the Congress and help in campaigning. Madhu Bangarappa, on the other hand, this comes as a bit of a surprise, but we do understand that from tomorrow he will go ahead and campaign for the Congress candidate. In this case, it is Shantavirappa Gowda, and of course it will be interesting to see how this will pan out for Congress and JDS. Will this work in their favor or not is the big question at this point, Nolan. Yes, Madhu Bangarappa does hold some sort of political clout, but keeping that in mind, having said that, we have to keep in mind what happened only recently in the Lok Sabha elections where Yediyurappa won by such a huge margin. So will this kind of support mean anything at all, or will it still be smooth sailing for BJP's Raghavendra in the by-polls? Is something that will be interesting to watch out for, Nolan.
It's very strange because in the past when the BJP and the JDS joined hands to fight the Congress made a big issue out of it, and now the Congress is doing the same.
Absolutely, and also what we have to keep in mind, Nolan, is that they have so many differences with regards to their opinions about different issues. The latest, of course, as I mentioned earlier, is the KPSC issue, where we've seen both the parties going hammer and tongs against each other. Even as we speak, there are protests going on in Bengaluru against the JDS by the Youth Congress. So having said that, no doubt this comes as a big surprise, but of course we will have to wait and watch to see whether this works in their favor or not, and that we will know only post August 21st, which is when the by-polls will be taking place. In fact, from tomorrow, it is expected that Madhu Bangarappa will be campaigning for the Congress leaders. You can't really call this an alliance as such. It's just that two leaders, H.D. Baligar as well as Madhu Bangarappa, have decided to go ahead and show their support for Shantavirappa Gowda. Will it make a difference is the big question, considering that BJP pretty much has a stronghold on this particular area, and they have fielded a very strong candidate. Yediyurappa's son himself is contesting from here. So we will have to wait and watch to see how it works out. So besides Bellary, of course, where we're looking at so much politicking, where all eyes are on Bellary to find out what will be the results. Now Shikaripura will be another place everyone will be watching very, very carefully, Nolan.
Right, Akshita, thank you very much for all those details. Now, this is big news that we're now tracking. Enemies over KPSC issue have turned friends for the by-elections. JDS Congress join hands for by-elections in Shikaripura. Madhu Bangarappa and H.D. Baligar of the JDS hold a press conference, a joint press conference that is, with Kimmane Ratnakar. Madhu Bangarappa agrees to support Congress only with the Shikaripura by-poll. He says, I will campaign for the Congress candidate in Shikaripura. Now it seems like Netas will go to any heights to showcase their strength. Now former MLA and BJP leader Rustom Singh was caught on camera assaulting toll plaza officials in Morena of Madhya Pradesh along with others. In another instance of our politicians taking law into their own hands, Rustom Singh was seen slapping a toll employee. The incident was caught on cam. Now the incident took place late on Wednesday night near Morena on the Agra-Mumbai National Highway. Shockingly, Rustom Singh was was IG police and later joined the BJP. BJP workers have filed a police complaint against toll employees saying they beat up the party workers. There has been no complaint from the toll employees side yet. In fact, it seems like Netas will go to any heights to showcase their strength. Former MLA and BJP leader Rustom Singh was caught on camera assaulting toll plaza officials in Morena of Madhya Pradesh along with others. Another instance of our politicians taking law into their own hands. Rustom Singh was seen slapping a toll employee. The incident was caught on cam. Now, the incident took place late on Wednesday night near Morena on the Agra-Mumbai National Highway. Shockingly, Rustom Singh was IG police and later joined the BJP. BJP workers have filed a police complaint against the toll employees saying they beat up the party workers. There has been no complaint yet from the toll employees side. Well, there was drama near Shivananda Circle late last night as three men attempted to kidnap a woman. The incident took place outside Sea Rock Hotel, where Hegganahalli Corporator Govinda Gowda was celebrating his grandson's first birthday. After the party, his son Suresh and his wife Manasa stepped out of the hotel at around 11:45. This is when three miscreants came in a car and attempted to force Manasa into the car. But Manasa screamed and raised an alarm. A few passers-by heard Manasa scream and managed to nab one of the accused, who has been identified as Manjunath, who is a resident of Sadarahalli near Dodda Jala. He was given a sound thrashing and handed over to the High Grounds police station. The police are on the lookout for two more accused. In fact, let's now listen into what Manasa's husband had to say about this.
Yesterday, we arranged a party, we organized a party in behalf of my son's birthday. After the party, around 11:30, we came out from the party and I was sending all the people, I was thankfully sending all the people back to their home. All our family members, around 20-25 members, who were gathered for my son's birthday party. After the party, all the members went in their own cars back to their home, and finally, after sending all of them, my car was parked in the opposite road. To take my car, myself and my wife and my son and my mother-in-law, all we 3-4 members, we were crossing the road to take my car.